12/11/2024, 14 days to Christmas, maybe 20 days or 21 days till the end of the year. As soon as I start the video, the squirrels start going wild in the trees behind the camera. Life's in session, everyone. So 12/11/2024, 3 and 2 is 5, plus that good old 8 we had this year. It's 13. Turns out to be a 4. I'm a life path 4. Considering not eliminating, but toning down the numerology. So we're going to start letting you guys research that part for yourselves in the new year. It's been great. New thought, new Aquarius time, new timeline, time shifting. You see it everywhere. Life's in session, like I said, guys. It's just, there's no getting anything given to us easily. We've got to extract it from God, the universe. We've got to put that work in, you know. And I always say, I'm not making any of this shit up. It's all been said before. Even when I think I make something up, like one time I was saying, even a broken crayon works. Even a broken crayon can still make art. All right, it's not a squirrel, it's a bird. Up here in the flowers, the morning glories and the ivy going wild. And then I thought I made up, and I still think I made up a Grin Dog original, Grin 209, Grinny Grin original. I thought it was, these are the good old days, but pretty much anything that we do, think, oh, the world's a crazy place nowadays. When I was younger, it's all been said and done before. We even had bricks or cement or swimming pools or cars or grocery stores. Someone in an archaic language like Aramaic was sitting there saying, Mutwada nasha lachala. Like, what are these people doing here now? They're saying, things have gotten so far, I don't know what our next generation's gonna do. Now we've got artificial intelligence and, you know, it's never gonna stop until it does. And then it's still gonna keep going. Tomorrow's a portal, 12/12/24. Might be one of the last ones of the year, I would imagine. We're gonna round down and step on through, and that's why we make sure and remind ourselves, you know, nobody just woke up. That's how I led into that tangent, is I know that someone else said it, maybe Goggins or West, but nobody just woke up with a six-pack. Like, you ask them, hey, how'd you get that six-pack? What'd you do? Was it the diet? Was it the workout? You know, they don't just go, oh shit, what? Oh, yeah, I do. I just woke up. I don't know. They know exactly how they got that fucking six-pack. And that's why it can't be bought. A fit body, a fit physique, and hopefully in a healthy way, it's just something you can't buy. There's so much pride. You don't need to wear designer labels at that point because your physique says it all, for women and for men. I heard a friend of mine, she was saying, like, you know, they're hating on her for a braless, strapless. It's like the nipples is the accessory, bitch. That's what, like, if you don't have it, you might hate on it, but you hate on what you gave up on. You couldn't do it, or you don't want to do it, and you're sitting there on the couch talking smack. So, like Cat Williams said, and I always have said since he came out with that, if you got 20 motherfuckers hating on you right now, I need 40 by the end of the year. I don't want to kick it with you if you're doing the same shit over and over again. Now the parrots are flying southern and the moon is out shining. It's a beautiful day. I'm fully present like I usually am in these videos poolside. I'm going to start throwing in some more when I travel. Start throwing in some more other people so we could get to the podcast part of New Thought 209. Took a glance at 19 subscribers. This is all organic, guys, so if you want to spread it to someone or tell someone or post it anywhere, I won't be angry at you. I won't be mad at it. And I'm really open to being transparent right now because YOLO. I called a friend to, what was I doing? She texted me something and I called to joke about it, and we were laughing about the name of a business, another realtor, and just high school buds, and she's like, I got the C word in my boob cancer, and every single time I go to a meeting or I talk to a friend or a peer, or even when I'm 12-stepping someone, it's just like, if I talk about my problems, I start realizing these are great problems to have. Grant Cardone always said, I want to pay more taxes. It's a great problem to have. This might be a pigeon or a hawk. I mean, it feels like it's going to come down on me and just get in the video. So, yep, it's two pigeons frolicking. It's not springtime, guys. So, I wonder what their vision looks like when they're looking down at us. I wish I could show you guys. So, I'm sitting here like I was about to complain about my problems, challenges, and God always provides financially, but the health part, we have to make sure and make the right decisions, what we put in our bodies, and keep that body moving. And you're not going to be happy. I was telling my daughter, we create our state of mind and our happiness through movement and right action. I have to exercise, gotta lift weights, do lunges. If you don't like lifting weights and hitting the gym, then now I have to play a sport or do an activity like golfing or basketball, tennis, that makes it so that I'm exercising and working out and having fun and not realizing it. But it's not just going to come to you for free. Nobody's going to give us, but ask and it shall be given with action. I'm trying to keep on putting out in the universe positivity and helping people even if they don't deserve it, and really having integrity with myself and sticking to my principles. If I'm not cool with you, either we're gonna work it out and talk about it and get straight on the same level, or I'm not gonna be playing in your face. I don't want you playing in my face. I'm not gonna be surrounding myself in a situation where I look like the bad guy for snapping or intolerant for putting myself in that position in the first place. So I just extended something to my own father where it was like, he's saying he's going to do a grow room. Been Rasta stoners our whole lives. I have 12 years of not smoking weed or doing anything that affects you from the head up. And I help other people, and we just remodeled this house. My brother put so much into it. A lot of effort, a lot of like, we're gonna get a fresh start. And he had his own hopes. We could have family in the house. It's not going to be like Sanford and Son anymore. And unfortunately, that's not what he's thinking right now. So I just threw it out there. I said, I love you no matter what. I'm already proud of you. The things that I would want actually him to tell me, it's the book called The Blessing helped me deal with that if they don't have it to give. But in the program we say just because someone's a bad parent doesn't mean I have to be a bad child. So I just said, something to consider. You want to do a hydroponic room and grow, why don't you try not blazing it, smoking pot for the squares, for the L7s, for 90 days, see how you feel, see if you think it's magical like I do, see if you start to see the texture like I do, see if you have better relationships and the magic that I feel, because I could smoke weed tomorrow or tonight or right now, but I already know what it feels like. I already knows what I get out of drinking, and I used all my tickets to the circus, and those are all Satan tricking you into thinking that you're like, I used to listen to The Power Now like, oh yeah, Eckhart Tolle, The Power of Now, I'm very present. But when I do it without being chemically induced high, there's no artificial shortcut, there's no come down. Right now, sugar is the toughest one for me. There's no regret later. When I meditate for 20 minutes, I still get the real serene version of the connection that I used to think I got out of a glass of red wine. When I do meditation for 20 minutes with 200 people, like at Agape, oh my gosh. It's the real connection with the real true Most High. So it's the same thing over and over again. Shout out to Doja, Monica. Like I said, is like Mexican food, repetitive, because we need to know it over and over again. Get up early, meditate, read something inspirational, motivational, listen to something inspirational, motivational, get that body in motion, walk, run, exercise, sauna, sweat, lift weights, shower up, get out, do your job, help others, give it away to keep it. And I think right now, tonight was the perfect time for this, because we got to get ready for tomorrow. We got to go to sleep early and have intentional manifesting. And it doesn't mean I think of something and then it's going to happen. I have to feel the feeling and be the person who earns that partner, spouse, job, driving that whip, open mic night, kills the audition, whatever it is, you have to be it. People will think you're delusional at first sometimes, but if they're on your team, then they understand. They're not going to be hating on you. So that's pretty much all I got right now, guys. I think I'm going to start to get into the hero's journey once the new year comes and talk about why I'm sober, what I've gone through, open up personally, divorced twice, 48 years old, had a son when I was 23, used to grind from the age of 16, 1992. Parents got divorced when NWA came out with Gangsta Rap. All of it. You guys are going to get to know me and why I'm someone that you can actually see the light in. My girlfriend and I watched that old Bruce Leroy, Who's the Master Show Enough, The Last Dragon, cheesy B movie, but we didn't have people that looked like me in the movies, and we didn't have mixed people, and the black people were still getting parts that is like they'd have him walk by in the background, or he might be a bagman or a bad guy. Not to mention my Middle Eastern side, you know, we had the Iron Sheik and the Junkyard Dog in WWF. So that's going to be one of the books that is written on what it was like and what it is like to be. So many different people are mixed race now. It's not a big deal. So many people, you know, have different names now that it's not a big deal. But back then and even now, it's still a great story to be able to write and give to other people and put some perspective on those who need it. Random, but go get your fucking passport if you don't have a passport yet. Bust out the popcorn and hold on to your hat, because there's no stopping. We are in this and we're going to keep going in this. So make the comments, share, DM me. It's Grin209 Instagram. It's public for a reason. My Facebook's only for personal, plus it's old and outdated now. But we see Zuckerberg kissing up. We see the New World Order coming. We see what's happening geopolitically with Hamas, with Daddy coming back home, with the currency situation, and it's all going to balance itself out. And whoever you believe in and whatever religion you believe in, it's going to be as it is written. So without claiming one or saying one's perspective, hold on to your hat, bust out the popcorn, and our only one job is to excel and outgrow our current position so that we can evolve on to the next, hopefully helping more people and affecting the world in a positive way. So the God in me sees the God in you. Namaste. Until the next time, more will be revealed.